Thanks for meeting with us tonight.
That's all good.
So this interview is to get to know more about you and your life as a DJ. But first off, can you tell us your name and more about yourself?
My name is Donnel. You know, I'm from Pittsburgh, California, not Pennsylvania, but living in San Jose now, working as a graphic designer and a DJ.
So what is your DJ name and how did you get your name?
Well, I go by a DJ Dose, but I don't have any like creative story of why I'm called that, or you know, I wasn't really named that. It was just the name I picked. You know, I'll just say I like to give people a dose of good music. As corny as that may sound, whatever.
So how long have you been a DJ and how did you get involved with it?
I've been DJing since my sophomore year of high school. Started off, my cousins were DJs, and I had a bunch of friends that were DJs, so, you know, hanging around them, practicing with them, and eventually, you know, becoming a DJ myself.
Who are the DJs that you look up to?
You know, living in the Bay Area, it's kind of hard to not say Q-Bird or, you know, Shortcut, all Scratch Pickles, all those guys. But, you know, everyone from like J-Rock, the X-Men or Executioners out from the East Coast, Cutmaster Kurt, just to name a few.
Oh. And what musicians or artists did you listen to while growing up? What music did you listen to?
Growing up, I actually listened to a lot of old music. Well, not old music, but oldies or classics. Mainly because I would always have to listen to what my dad listened to. So there was a lot of like Journey, Beatles, Survivor, Foreigner 4, The Who, a lot of that stuff. As well as, you know, of course, the Michael Jackson. I listened to a lot of Michael Jackson when I was growing up. To, you know, to people like Nas, Biggie.
And who do you listen to now?
Now? You know, honestly, I don't really listen to the radio that much anymore, just because, I don't know how to say it, but the music's changed, and for me at least, it's kind of hard to listen to the radio. A lot of the stuff, it seems, it's pretty much all the same. Personally, that's what I think. So I tend to not listen to what's on the radio. I still listen to stuff like a Wu-Tang, Mos Def, Talib, a lot of Hyro, Zionide.
A lot of underground.
Yeah, a lot of
like
a lot of underground. Like my radio's not really on in the car, so I mean I'm up with all that Lil Wayne, Drake stuff. You know, which is cool. You know.
Yeah.
People like it, but personally, I'm okay with it.
Are you part of the DJ crew, and how did you get involved with them?
Yeah, I'm part of a couple actually. For like all our club stuff, I'm with Heavy Arsenal. You know, we do a lot of the clubs around San Jose, couple spots in the city, and then I'm also with Cerritos All Stars live mix show. livemixshow.com. So if you guys are ever at work or you want to listen to some good music, you can tune in www.livemixshow.com.
Oh, okay.
Well, like with Heavy Arsenal, you know, it was just a bunch of us. We've all known each other. We worked with each other at one point, and you know, we started doing clubs in San Jose, and from there we kind of just said, man, you know, we're all part of like these different crews. Why don't we just get together and form one bigger unit, you know, to take over the world.
Oh, okay.
And then as far as live mix show Cerritos All Stars goes, it was kind of cool. I was actually a guest on their show, on one of the shows. I want to say maybe like 2-3 years ago, back in like 2006, I believe. And then you know, a year later, or since then, I've been going back and, you know, doing guest spots on the show and eventually officially joining into the crew. So it's really cool.
When you say officially getting into the crew, I mean, it's not like a gang where there's an initiation or anything, right?
Oh yeah, there is. there's yeah, dude, you gotta like mob on like 5 people. Nah, it's just as long as you know you're good at what you do and you play some good music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a club DJ. What kind of music do you spin?
Well, there's like music that I not have to spin. There's music that I spin and there's music that I like to spin. I kind of like break it down into those 2 like categories. Like as far as clubbing goes, like it all depends on the club. Like if it's a lounge, if it's like an ultra club, ultra lounge, you know, or even if it's just like a little chill kick it spot, to underground club. It all depends on the venue. Like I wouldn't play Lil Wayne or top 40 music at an underground club. You know? But yeah, so it usually depends on the place. But I'll go from anywhere from house to underground hip hop.
Any favorite songs you like to play?
I personally like to play a lot of old school. So people like Shaka Khan, The Whispers, you know, that genre, and just kind of like blend it into some current stuff, you know. It's always fun.
So other than playing at the club, I understand that you're also that you also compete in DJ battles. Do you remember your first battle?
Yeah, I have.
Remember your first battle?
2005. I was a little late getting into the whole battle game. You know, I started off as a bedroom DJ, and from there, you know, I didn't really go out much as far as like doing like clubs or parties until later on. But I got into battling, and yeah, my first battle was a DMC, which is a disco mix championship. It's a pretty big battle, you know, worldwide. Unfortunately, they haven't had a heat here in the Bay Area for a while, but 2 years now. But that was my first battle. It was well, we'll just say it was what's the word? I was shitting bricks. Yeah, and no, it's mind blowing. You know, you get up there. Honestly, like my first battle, that DMC, I kind of did it. Like my friend was the one that was supposed to battle, and I kind of just went up so I wouldn't have to pay cover to get in. so you know, it's you could say that I was a little unprepared for what I was about, you know, getting myself into, but yeah, getting up there in front of a crowd.
Oh, I see.
It's man, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. You just everything from nervousness to anxiousness, and everything in between. You're just like, oh man, my hand's shaking. You know, am I gonna do this right?
Yeah.
You know, but and all the while, everyone's just looking at you. You know, their focus is all on you. So it's crazy.
Oh, I bet. It sounds like it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, after a while, your first battle will be like that. Second one, not so bad, and eventually, you know, you kind of get the gist of everything, and you know, of course, over time you get more, you know, you're a little more prepared and you're ready to do it.
You're more mentally prepared too.
Yeah, exactly. You're mentally prepared, and
yeah.
you know, it's not so much gut wrenching over time.
And how many battles have you competed in?
Man, I was battling from, I think I was actually